BassGeek here, and I am about to show you how to fish free with a little bit of a twist. All right, geeks, what is up? We are going to be talking about the free rig today. I have grown to really dig the free rig, if you know what I'm saying. It is a super cool technique, especially for when things are tough. And it's almost like, the way I do it, like a reverse drop shot. All right, that's an Angler Tungsten free weight. You can see the difference is it's got a free sliding ring on it. And this is how I rig them. You just slide that weight on. Get whatever hook size you want to use based on the bait that you're going to use. Now this is the same knot that I always use, but sometimes with lighter baits, it's easier to do it this way. You still slide it through that top loop, pull it down, if I can there. Wet it, cinch it, and there you have it. Cut the line. I'm not on the bank, it's in my boat. I will pick it up, don't worry, all you tree huggers out there. I don't throw stuff in the lake. Even if I did, would I put it on film? I ain't that stupid, people. Give me a little bit of credit. But no, I don't. Now, this is an older 3X. You can get the finesse worm and the Elastec stuff from Strike King. Still, as always, everything's going to be in the description below. And you just see where it's going to go in. Pop that bad boy in there. And voila, you got a free rig. The big thing, the big difference between a drop shot weight and this, and you can use this as a drop shot weight, you just have to tie it on, is that free ring right there. Lets the line slide back and forth. Now, one of the things that I love, and the kind of the little bit of a twist that I enjoy, is I really enjoy throwing the Strike King Elastec stuff because it floats. And when you drop this in the water, the deeper it goes, the longer it is between that and your bait. So your bait stays way up off the bottom because that weight drops faster than that bait drops. And so what you can do is you can slowly slide it down to where it hits the weight, and then you can just shake the slack. You don't want to shake it tight. You want to give it slack, shake it, and that bait will slowly rise back up off the bottom. Don't believe me? Watch this. So this is super shallow water, and look how much it's probably 2 to 3 inches above the bait already. Pull it down, and then you can give it slack and just wiggle the slack in the line, and it'll float right back up a few inches. And it'll look like a bait fish just continuously feeding on something on the bottom. All right, so let's talk about, now this is my heavier version. You can fish these on spinning reels. You get down to that 1/4 ounce and less. You know, you can fish them power like I'm fishing, or you can fish them finesse. It really doesn't matter. Really is a great way to go all the way around. This is my setup for the power side. This is my Akuma Tournament Concepts. This is the worm jig rod, and this is just a good old LFS. I mean, look at that bad boy. It's been through it. 7.5 to 1. That's why I say the LFS, guys, the Lose LFS, it's just the workhorse. I mean, this thing, I literally use this thing as a flipping reel forever. This is a 7-foot heavy action, but it's got a lot of tip on it. So don't be fooled. It's not a broomstick at all. The Tournament Concepts have great action. As a matter of fact, this is a fast action. So a great combo, great setup. And of course, I'm using some K9 12-pound 100% fluoro. Make sure you check them out. Guys, I'm telling you, Pro 100, you know, we need to do a little video that's updated talking about the things that I use each line for. But this is a great line at a great price. And you get 10% off with the discount code. Check it out. Hey guys, check out the BassGeek shirt. If you don't have your BassGeek apparel, we do have the short sleeve moisture wicking shirts. So like the performance shirts, they're out there now. It's getting ready to get cold. There's some great hoodies. I was showing mine to my buddy with Angler Tungsten the other day, Tim, and we're showing him, you know, I've had that hoodie for 5 or 6 years at this point, and it is barely beginning to fade out. So good quality stuff. So make sure you go check out the website. Again, some big stuff coming there. I've got some memberships. I'm not opening them up yet. That's a long story. We're going to get to that point. But right now, I'm going to go show you how I like to fish and the places I like to fish, which is pretty much anywhere, the free rig. All right, guys, so basically you do this pretty much the same exact way. Now you want to let it fall on slack line, but you do this pretty much the same exact way as fishing a Texas rig. Don't reel up, you want to lift and then give a little bit of slack. Now on a day you got a little bit of wind, it can be a little tough, give a little bit of slack. And what I like to do is just hop it. So the big thing with this bait is let it fall on slack line. Feed it while it's dropping. Don't let it get tight. I just had a tick right there. Because that bait, you want that weight to fall faster than the bait itself. I got him. There he is. And that, boys and girls, is why you fish a free rig. Literally. Look at that right there. That is why you fish the free rig. Now, he ain't great, but I seen him out here on my live scope. And like I said, I felt that tick. He ate that bait. Look how fat he is. Man, what a fat little bass. And that's what you do. Let's get him back in the water. But the deal with the free rig is that this thing is going to fall faster than this. This is going to stay higher above than the weight is. So you let it fall on slack line. That is a huge, huge key. You can rig it weedless. You can rig it any way you want to. Now remember, letting it fall on this slack line, notice how I'm feeding it. It's falling real quick. Okay, we're good. The line ends up setting there. Always stay in contact with your line so you can feel that tick like I did just a few minutes ago. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna reel down, lift up, and I feel that worm. But I'm not moving that weight. Now I'm just dropping it and I'm shaking that slack. Shaking that slack so that worm's gonna float back up. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna reel up till I feel it again, reel down, hop it, make sure I'm giving it slack, letting it get back down there, letting it sit there and float for a minute. I'm gonna slowly lift until that worm gets to the bottom. I'm gonna reel down and I'm gonna give it slack. And I'm gonna shake it so that worm floats back up. Oh, I thought I had another one right there. Might have had. Got my pants pulled down. But anyway, that is how easy it is to fish a free weight. I mean, this is my way. You can fish it like a Texas rig. You can do whatever you want with it. All right, guys, so that's my take on a free rig. I've not been fishing it forever. I really like it. This was kind of my idea how I wanted to try and fish it. Love that Elastec stuff, that floating plastic. And it doesn't have to be Elastec. It can really be about anything. As long as it's got a very low salt content, it'll float up. That is a great way to get some bites, as you've seen. Like I always say, there might be some guys out there that are avid anglers that have fished the free rig for a long time and know how to fish it. But like I always say, you've seen it catches fish. That was literally like my second cast. Let the fish be the judge, not all the know-it-alls out in the fish world, all right? The fish will tell you if they're gonna bite it or not. Like I said, make sure you go out and check out the BassGeek merchandise, bassgeekfishing.com. That's simple. A whole bunch of links out there. If you don't want to go look up one of the videos, I've got the Tackle Warehouse links out there. I've got links to Angler Tungsten. All the discounts are on my website. Go check them out, along with some other pretty cool stuff. All that being said, as always, the best way to support the channel is watching. Love my guys in that 100%, hashtag 100% watch club. Appreciate the heck out of you guys. Hope you guys get out there and try the free rig. I love the Angler Tungsten. It is a super smooth free ring on that, so you need to pay attention. It's not going to rough your line up. And as always, questions, comments in the comment section below. You guys know I love to talk fishing with you. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you guys ring that bell so you get the notifications when the video comes out and you can watch them. Best way to support the channel, as always. And I mean this, guys. I say this at the end of every single video. I love to talk fishing with you, and you guys truly do rock, man. I appreciate you. It's you guys. I hope you live through me, because I know everyone's not going to be as lucky as me. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't do this too, because if you put your mind to it, I am living proof. Look at my dumb, ugly butt. I appreciate you guys. You guys rock.